Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Gurunatha, and in this video we are going to demonstrate live package deployment to the SQL Server. That is SSIS package deployment to the SQL Server. So as you can see that we have a SSIS package here. You can see that. And in this package we have a program here that you can see here. We have a program with the for loop container, then for each loop container. So what does this program do? So this program, by using the for loop container, it extracts the two folders, that is bulk file 1s and bulk files 2. So for the same we have created the parameters here, as you can see, folder path 1 and folder path 2. So if my for loop value, initial value is 1, then it will give you the folder path 1. If my initial value goes to 2, that is incremented to 2, then it will give bulk files 2. And each folder is been passed to the for each loop container. So what does the for each loop container does? So let me just show you the expression here. So you can see that, yes. So in the directory we have dynamically passed the folder path and folder specification. Okay. So what does this for each loop does? It extracts each folder and inside that whatever files are there. So for example, in my bulk file 1s, I have 2 text files, that is CSV files, and 1 Excel file. And in the second folder we have the 2 CSV files. Okay. So when the bulk file 1 folder has been passed to the for each loop container, then a for each loop container extracts all the files in the bulk file 1 folder. Yes friends. So the job of for each loop container is to extract all the files from the folder. Okay. And then pass that all the files to the respective 2 data flows. As you can see, we have the CSV data flow task and Excel data flow task here. So depending on the file extension, either our CSV data flow task will execute or Excel data flow task will execute. And that file extension readability we did by using the script task component. So friends, we have this program here, and you can see we also have the execute SQL task, which does truncation of the data before we do the ETL process. As you can see that, yes. So it truncates the current table here, as you can see that TBL customer, and executes the program here of ETL task. So this is the entire program what we have in this package.dtsx file. Yes. Now we will take this package.dtsx file and do the deployment to the SQL Server, that is to the integration services catalogs. So now let's start our deployment process. So the first step is to create the catalog here. So as you can see that right now we don't have any integration services catalog. So let's create that. So right click, create catalog. So on this screen you have to enable the CLR, that is Common Language Runtime Integration. So your catalog name is SSIS-DB, password, give anything. So here I am going to give my password as SA and SA. So there you go. And let's click on OK here to create the catalog of SSIS-DB. So there you go. So you can see that, right? Now let's go to our Visual Studio 2019 and let's go to the ETL project and right click on the project name here, as you can see, and select the first option, deploy. Click on next. A wizard will open here. So click on next here. So you can see that, yes. So select the first option, that is SSIS in SQL Server, and click on next. So this is my server name, say connect. So there you go, the path has been selected here. So I will say next, deploy, yes. So there you can see that our deployment has been done successfully. Now let's close it. And let me also tell you friends that my package is running in 32-bit runtime, not in the 64-bit runtime. Okay. So for the same, what I will do, let me go to the integration services catalog and let me refresh the first deployment, and I will say project. You can see the ETL project here. And before execution, what I will do, let me just truncate the table here, that is table customer. As you can see that the command has been completed successfully. Now what I will do, let me execute the project here, I mean the package. So execute, and from the advanced tab I am going to select the 32-bit runtime and I will say OK to execute the package. So there you go. As you can see friends, we have successfully executed the package here. So let me do the refresh one more time just to ensure whether the package has been executed successfully or not. As you can see that all the components has been ran successfully here, right? You can see the package name here, you can see the task name, you can see the execution path, right? And you can see the duration also with the start time and end time, right? Now let's go here and let me write a query here, that is select star from TBill customer. So there you go friends, as you can see that our data has been loaded successfully here. So friends, this is how you can deploy your package to the SQL Server Integration Services catalog. Hope you like this video. If you have any doubts or any queries, you can post your doubts and queries in the below comment section of this video. And if you really like this video, do not forget to click on the like button and subscribe to our channel, because your one like and one subscribe really motivate us to create more technical videos on MSBI. So thank you very much friends. Thanks for watching this video.